Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. I am Muhammad NABIL from GBI3, ID number 222000640. I would like to review this podcast for final exam of extensive learning, and the lecture is Mam Siti Khadijah SSMPD. The title is Learning a Language, Speak It Like You Are Playing Game. The speaker is Mariana Pasca. She helps professionals achieve greater success in life by communicating effectively in English, and the link in below. Learning research, I took from TED Test Talk because the channel is really useful to learning English and learning something that you want to get it you. You can watch while learning all of video there. And the reason for choosing this podcast, because it focuses on the importance of communicating in English rather than the level of language acceptance itself. And the speaker highlight example of people like Faisal who are able to communicate it while despite having low levels of English. In addition, the podcast here also discusses how English teaches at school is often more grammatical than communication clarity. That point may attract your attention to different approaches in learning and using English. And in summary, the speaker emphasizes that the ability to communicate it in English is not entirely dependent on language expertise level, but more on the attitude of English. Example such as Faisal, which despite having low English, that focusing on speaking opponent and result to be achieved more effectively than thinking about their own mistakes. The importance on this approach is pointed in the global context where the majority of conversation in English involve non-native speaker, and English become a tool to achieve a result, not just art that must to be controlled. In conclusion, to speak English confidently is not important not to focus on yourself, but rather focus on opposite speech and the desired outcome. And problem and strategies to overcome the problem. The problem I keep saying with this that people carry into adulthood, and the professionalism the produce they learn about English in school. Furthermore, your brain multitasks. It is incapable of doing two tasks at once. When you are in a stressful situation trying to give someone a result while maintaining a conversation, and I observe the brain simply turning off, and this a sign of the brain shutting down might be familiar to you. The first is that you start paying attention. You are not really listening to what someone is saying because you are too preoccupied with planning. Your response is a part way of expressing yourself. So, one's ability to communicate well in English is not solely determined by a language proficiency, but also by their attitude toward the language. The example of Faisal with a low English level but effective communication illustrates the point. The speaker encourages focusing on the other people and the desired outcome when communicating in English, highlighting that English is a tool for achieving results rather. Additionally, the text touches on the privilege on native speaker globally, and moving away from focus to clarity and understanding in real world situation. Maybe that's all from me. See you on next video. I am Muhammad NABIL. See you on next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.